must say, I mean, that was a wonderful meal. Wonderful.
Delicious, absolutely.
The potatoes just alone must have taken absolutely ages.
No, not at all. Do you know, the whole thing took me 10 minutes.
You kidding?
10 minutes?
It's the new dealia method. Everything came in a tin.
What, even the roast suckling pig?
Yes, even that, Jill. Everything came in a tin.
Mind you, if you know, the economic crash gets worse, then this is how we're all going to be living. We're all going to be eating out of tins.
If things carry on like they're going, you know, we all could be very poor.
We could.
What do you mean, what things?
Well, you know that half-timbered house down the hill, the Hallidays that lived there, well, they were trying to sell their house. And the agent said the house was worth 10% less than it was last month.
That means that our house is worth 10% less.
Probably.
Oh, my God!
Yes.
What?
Well, then that means I am poor.
Well, don't exaggerate. We're not that badly.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what a shock. You see, I've always thought, what would it be like to be poor? And now I think I know. Oh, my God.
You could sell your house in Normandy.
Is that what poor people do? They sell their second homes?
Yes. But, I mean, the trouble is that by then it could be that we're all so poor that no one will be able to afford your house in Normandy.
We'll sell it to the French.
No, Matthew, what are you talking about? We have put our hearts and souls into that place. La clé de vivre. I'm not going to give it to some French person.
Anyway, they feel pretty out of place there now because everybody else in the village is English.
Exactly. Exactly. No one to talk to.
No.
I just don't understand why this has happened so suddenly.
No.
You know, why?
Why to
now?
us? Why to us? We haven't done anything wrong.
No, we haven't.
Oh,
Because
that's true.
for the last 10 years, we've been going out and spending money
Spending
like we
money.
were supposed to do.
Hand
Exactly.
over fist.
To keep the economy
Absolutely,
going.
we've been doing that.
Yeah.
But you see, it's the bloody banks and
Yeah.
their
Yes.
greed. And the
Yes.
government, I'm sorry to say this, but they're completely pathetic.
Pathetic.
They're only going to guarantee, what is it, the first £35,000 of deposits in the bank? Well, what's that to a man like me? It's a drop in the ocean.
Nothing.
You can't trust banks anyway.
No.
I mean, used to be, in the old days, you could trust a bank because you had a bank manager.
Yes.
So there was a personal relationship. You could go in there and you could tell by his demeanour,
Sure.
you know, how things were. If he was looking pale, then you'd be a bit worried.
Yes.
If he was standing on the window ledge outside his office, you'd be even more worried.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonder sometimes. You know, I mean, I think we must look at ourselves first of all, and I wonder, is there such a thing as having too much money? You know?
No.
I'm minded of that beautiful Irish poem. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree. It's Bono, I think. And a small cabin build there of clay and wattles made.
What's a wattle?
9 bean rows will I have.
9?
That's a
9,
lot.
yeah. It's all there, yeah. And peace shall I find there, you know. And I suppose my point is, and indeed Bono's point is, that we can survive with very little. And I look at my own situation and I think, you know, I would be happy if I now had no more.
Really?
Yes, well, now, provided I could keep my house and everything in it, and all of my needs, everything that I have now.
And your cleaner and yes.
Yeah, but that is enough.
Yes, but that would be enough. I understand.
No,
Yeah.
I knew a man who actually was suddenly impoverished. I mean, overnight, virtually, he lost everything. And it was very interesting because he accepted it. He just constantly had a very vivid sort of inner life, and he concentrated on that. And he was a very, very wise man in very many ways. And I'd like to have spent more time with him. But he smelt rather a lot.
But, you know, what I feel is that when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yes.
And I'm going to be doing what in the city we call bottom trading.
Oh, darling, I don't like the sound of
Fishing.
that.
No, it's yes, it's when the shares hit the rock bottom, you see, on the bottom, then you get them.
You go back to the Great Depression, 1929. The only people who did well out of that, as it were, Hitler and Mussolini.
Yes. Well, those were redeeming features, I suppose.
That they did well.
But, I mean, where are we going to find our Mussolini?
Yes.
That's the
Where?
problem, isn't it?
Where will we
Where?
find a strong personality?
Yes.
Who is the man we need?
Who is the man?
Yeah, maybe he's playing left back for AC Milan.
Is there a Mussolini playing for them?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah?